Spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were so young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. And I am really a zombie. I'm supposed to go with blue instead of red.
I think she's adorable. I don't like red.
Oh, really?
I do not blame her.
I mean, I think she's hot, but that's the point. The zombie's cute.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the monster prom. I remember it clearly. There were 3 weeks left. As we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Which reminds me, since I'm doing the narrator, do you guys want to do 3 characters each?
I mean, if I did a male character, it would be easiest to do Liam, but I could maybe do Scott.
If you can do Liam, then you can do that.
Okay,
I'll do the other 2 and do the...
I'll do a garbage European accent, it's cool.
Guess I could do the princess again.
So you're doing all characters on the left?
Yeah.
Okay, that's you.
Miranda Vanderbilt. Fuck it. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart.
Liam de Lioncourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Polly Geist, a party goes with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
And Vera Oberlin, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business.
It was clear. It had to be one of them. But who? We only had 3 weeks left to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, only 3 weeks left to woo them and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid and ready to start. Teen Wolf, hot or not. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever! All minds are on, but they're run in so many different ways. Will we know more? Using our PhD in bullshit, we're going to diagnose what kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trademarked, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you, and turn your answers into your character stats. This way, you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start! The Carlos reality show would be 12 experts of various sort of seductions living in a house that they must face a common challenge, seducing a potato into marriage, somehow. People in positions of power must face all sorts of questions relevant to their field. If they fail, they lose their jobs, and society wins. 8 rich people fight in weekly challenges to see who's the best at giving money to you. I'm gonna go with this one.
Gonna go with the potato.
Gonna go with society failing.
You wish that you were raised by a really progressive marriage between a kick-ass venomous snake and actual fire. I love fire. I see no issue with being raised by it. A pack of wolves, who also happen to be tech moguls, and some of the most profitable companies of Silicon Valley. They would make kick-ass role models and wild wolves. Sick. A mysterious old man who saved me from the streets in order to raise me as his disciple in the ancient ways of rad DJing. Let me go with fire.
Gonna go with wolves.
Old man.
would be most appealing in a love partner? Safu, a taste for party, a big horn, a tsundere personality, sharp wits, kawaii eyes. Safu is Scott, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, that's definitely Scott.
I'm gonna
That
try
one's-
to go for Scott again.
That one's definitely Polly.
Who you going for?
I'm trying to figure out which one's the princess again. Miranda, I think.
Kawaii
that's-
eyes.
That's the kawaii eyes. It's definitely
Alright.
kawaii eyes. I don't want to get stuck on Vera's path again, even though I want to pick the tsundere, so I'm gonna go with wits, which is Liam.
Alright. You're up.
Hippo. You know what? Let's go be fun. Well, fun or bold? You know what? I'm gonna go for the bathroom route this time. That day you skip class and hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you get +0 shits and gain +2 boldness. Afterwards, you notice Scott huddled next to Vera. The two hardly ever hang out. You wonder what's up. Scott seems to be showing Vera some kind of sports diagram.
Oh, yeah. But we just keep losing football games over and over. Coach says we're not sporting hard enough, but I'm sporting as hard as I can. I figured, since you're super smart and everything, maybe you could...
Fix your entire team in 10 minutes? Well, obviously I can do that. I'm incredible. Listen, what you need is oblique strategy, a new technique your opponents won't expect. Like poison darts, or a vicious campaign of psychological warfare, or...
Now's your chance to impress them. Jump in with an idea that will show them how much you know about winning sports. What you guys need is blackmail material. One well-placed camera in the opposing team's locker room is all it takes. A player who's really is a truck. No one will be able to stop them.
Okay.
Dude, what a killer idea! My buddy Truckosaurus has wanted to join the team for a while now. But Coach just kept saying no on account of him being too lethal. Whatever that means. Now that we're losing all the time, though, I'm sure Coach will change his mind.
You saved Scott's team, and probably doomed hundreds of rival teams to death by Truckosaurus. Cool! You gain +2 boldness and +1 fun.
Alright, I need...
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirits, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. Game +2 charm. Scott and Miranda seem to be arguing about something. Your sweet mediation skills are clearly needed.
No, I know our football team is called the Spooky High Spooky Monsters Who Spook, but who also play sports. But who's our mascot? Mascot? Dang around, we don't have one. Oh, what about Misha the Mermaid? Mermaids are monsters. No way. Too girly. Try this. Wally the Werewolf. Why is it gotta be a werewolf? We're the monsters, not the werewolves. Yeah, we're not the mermaids either. Perhaps the problem is that the team name is trying to cover a huge diverse group of people with a single label. No, Coach is never wrong. We're just not thinking hard enough. Think, think, think! Hey, you look like a hard thinker. What mascot should we use for our team?
Easy. We'll just generically engineer a cross between every kind of monster at the school. Head of a werewolf, tail of a mermaid, hair of Medusa, angst of a vampire. We'll call it Abe the Abomination. Just a regular human, dress him up in a business suit and make him the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Corporate greed, that's the real monster.
What the fuck are these choices?
I think the top is Scott and the bottom is Miranda.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know that you can pass the bottom.
And I think the top one is Smarts and the bottom one is Creativity.
Yeah, I think the bottom one is good. Yeah.
Yeah!
Your call. Oh, top was her.
Finally,
Oh.
an idea that represents the true diversity of our school. We can use Daddy's Gene Lab.
Oh, right, she's a horrible
Let's
person.
see.
I forgot.
In order to fit all the monster parts in, the mascot will need to be about 100 feet tall, covered in nightmarish appendages and moist tentacles, which means it should provide great shade on hot game days. The tentacles can hold umbrellas.
Do you think this is how you unlock that horrible purple abomination?
Yeah. Because deadly genetic experience aren't always the shortcut to a girl's heart. Question mark. You gain +2 Smarts and +1 boldness.
I mean, yeah, it worked.
Butterscotch, alright. I'm gonna go party.
That day during recess, you saw a half-hour rave that goes fully crazy. Wait, did you just, like, pop your hip at a place, or are you twerking?
I'm a zombie, who knows? I probably did pop my hip.
I mean, maybe both?
Call me Nick.
You have
Anyway,
no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there's like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. You look up to find Liam and Scott waving their phones in each other's faces. Scott is everywhere.
Fucking hell.
Scott is literally everywhere. What about this one?
Nah, I definitely swipe left on that one, bro.
What? This is my best picture.
But it's not even a picture of you. Just a picture of a stop sign wearing a top hat.
It's artistic.
I don't know. I mean, maybe if it was a picture of a fire hydrant.
Well, it's not as if your pictures are in any way superior. What are you even doing in this one?
Smiling.
See? Unacceptable.
But I like smiling. Are you sure it's wrong?
I mean, look at that cute little icon in the left. Of course I am. Look, I'll even bring an impartial third party. Not impractical. I mean, I guess. You're renowned for your Tinder success. What's your secret?
I just don't smile with my face. I draw a smiley face on my bare chest. I shock and amaze them with my custom Instagram filter. Sepia Mustache Enigma. I wonder which one is which.
Yeah, I wonder who it could be.
You might be creativity.
I don't have any.
Well, I think the bottom one might also be Smotes or Creativity.
I mean, it could be smarts, to be honest, as well.
Pretty sure that's creativity.
But,
I don't
like,
know.
I think the top one would be Charm.
I don't know.
I thought it might be fun.
It could be.
Fun!
Whoa, dude, that's
Whoa.
like 6 times as many smiles.
Motherfucker.
2. It's 2 times as many.
Bro, who has time for math at a time like this? I gotta go find a Sharpie. This is gonna be like the time I passed out of that football party, except with smiles instead of dicks.
That is technically correct.
You wish we were as easy as to please as Scott. He gained +2 creativity and +1 fun. I wish I was as easy to please as Scott.
Good job.
Challenge! Everyone chooses an occupation.
Police.
Electrician.
What did you say, Robin?
Police.
Okay, mortician. I'm literally going trying to become a cop.
Dope.
This is...
Give it to me. Okay.
I mean-
what were the other 2?
electrician and...
Electrician and
mortician.
mortician.
Robin, I think it's honestly up to you, because you know me best.
I don't really see you as a playing with dead people kind of person, so...
Okay.
I mean, you haven't gone for poly or anything.
Oh, dagnabbit.
I'm gonna go sit with Coven.
You're enjoying your meal in peace when you hear the unmistakable sound of threefold chewing. Clearing. Oh yes, hello! As you know, it is customary for a benevolent witch coven to have, as an ally, a malevolent creature of some sort. By the way, it is now headcanon that they are, like, heavily masculine drag queens.
Okay,
I'm getting the
but,
rooster.
Like, it's literally week 1 lunch, and you're telling me about an evil critter.
Don't make me get the fucking rooster.
Right.
And since Liam has apparently decided he's too cool for us now, I mean, because of your incredible resume and good looks,
Charm of 5.
we've decided to accept you on trial basis as our supernatural companion for one adventure.
Put in some fucking effort here, kid, the rooster.
I'm putting in effort. Adventure is not to exceed 3 episodes or eclipse the main plot arc.
By the way, the
I was
Coven is in
consider-
a TV show and not the game. That's why they're like weird. They're like based on Charmed.
As a consideration for your willing participation, we'll even allow you your choice of one adventure of the adventures. Blah. 3 episodes. You can knock that out in one of these adventures. You can knock out one of these adventures by the end of lunch. It actually sounds fun. The Coven gives you 2 options. Stop the crime ghost who's been taking children's bodies and using them to rob banks. You have a never-before-seen plan. Take on the greatest villain of all, income inequality.
Communism.
What am I supposed to pick? I'm smart. So... I feel like it might be the children.
You put a stop to crime. Put a stop to the crime ghost's crime, and the only way you know how. With fake beards. It's working! Now all the children have fake beards, and the crime ghost can't tell that they're children. He's got no one to possess.
Yo.
Yep, that was totally your plan. You definitely didn't just start slapping beards on kids and hoping for the best. Excellent! The day is once again saved thanks to the Coven and our faithful sidekick, Butterscotch.
Adorable.
What's that? You wanted to know about payment? Oh, we're sorry, but the contract clearly states that this is an unpaid internship. The contract does say that. Oh well, at least you gain plus full creativity for your lateral thinking. Wow.
Yay!
So, well, I guess
Worth
like,
it.
yeah, I guess like the, like third person, like the people that you can't like fully
Yeah, they're like
romance
stat
easily.
boosts.
Yeah, like super stat boosts.
Like, going to her or the shopkeeper, it's like 4 stat points. If you don't fuck it up.
You notice Liam looking disgruntled, which is his default, so whatever. But it seems like Miranda's pretty upset too. Better check it out.
Liam, why are you typing on your phone so angrily? Did your phone offend you in some way? Why are you mad at it? You seem to be an 8.5 on the Frowny Liam scale.
Oh,
shit.
The Frowny Liam scale. Normally I can tell how people are feeling from their faces. But you seem to be frowning most of the time, so I created a chart to measure your frowniness.
Miranda pulls out a notepad and displays a series of doodles of Liam's frowniness. They're not super accurate, but they are super adorable.
I'm not angry at my phone. My so-called frowniness is caused by a heinous error. I specifically asked that my creature creme brulee be extra crispy, so it truly popped with my #massacre Instagram filter. Instead, they burnt it to a crisp, rendering it unphotographable. Monsters deserve to know what they're getting into if they choose to eat at this cafeteria, so they can choose to take their business to a different establishment, and so I'm writing a scathing Yelp review.
Liam, you can't do that. If they shut the cafeteria down, school cafeteria staff will lose their jobs. Did you know that peasants have to do labor to make living wages? They don't simply have unlimited stores of gold. I was shocked when I first found out.
Of course you were. If the kitchen staff wanted to earn their wages, they would have been better at their jobs. I'm simply the merchant of truth.
No, you're the merchant of poop.
your royal sophistication shines through. Look, ask Jack. His taste may tend toward the mainstream, but surely he can see this subpar cafeteria must be exposed.
Don't be ridiculous. Jack is surely more compassionate than that, and would gladly help me save the cafeteria. Again.
Again? Gosh, it's hard to keep track of your misadventures and this shit show of a school. Still, you'll help if you can. Miranda can't undermine Liam's admitted talented criticism alone. This will take an army of homeless people. We will pay to write positive Yelp reviews of the cafeteria until we eclipse Liam's. Liam, the one lone voice, simply cannot shut down this cafeteria. At least, not the voice of a high schooler. Let's get a well-renowned food critic to write a Pulitzer-worthy expose to be published in a widely read periodical.
Okay, I've noticed something I want to question. Like, we've seen Instagram, Tinder, I think there's another one. Why is Kickstarter Start Kicker?
Yeah, I was curious about the same thing.
Maybe it's because they actually showed a version of the website and it's trademarked.
That's a good point.
Like, you can use the word Yelp and Tinder, it's not,
Fair point.
Anyway.
Why, of course. This plan involves two of my most favorite strategies: gathering an army and outsourcing work to the disenfranchised. If it involved torture and the suppression of dissidents, it would hit all my favorites. But there still might be time for that later.
I don't even have a response to this.
You go to the vast homeless population who wander the woods near the school. Don't ask. And convince them that the cafeteria is a trendy new restaurant that sells food for the most valuable currency of all. Positive Yelp reviews. Turns out that people are really gullible whenever they're starving, so they flock to the cafeteria in droves and start writing spectacular reviews on their phones. Because now homeless people have phones of their own. It seems like they kept all the unwanted blackberries. Remember blackberries? Yeah, me neither.
That was a blackberry.
Miranda Vanderbilt, says Principal Giant Spider, bursting into the cafeteria with 8-legged panache. I know what panache is. I play D&D, goddammit. Stop bringing droves of... It's like style. Stop bringing droves of homeless people into a cafeteria.
But Principal Giant Spider, it was absolutely vital to the vitality of the school.
You said that the last 5 times. You can't solve all your problems by manipulating homeless people. Notorious PGS storms out, but Miranda looks perfectly chipper.
Oh, he may pretend to be upset, but I think the subtext was pretty clear. Thank you, Miranda and Jack, for saving the entire school like the beautiful heroes you are.
That is 100% a lie, but Miranda called you beautiful. Aww. It's a win. Hey!
Go be with your wolf boy.
As you approach the table, you see Vera delicately lifting a forkful of quinoa to her mouth. Quinoa to her mouth. Is that how quinoa is spelled?
Yeah.
Damn. She brings lunch from home. When...
Food, 4, 6, 8, who do we delegate? Eating, yay, eating!
Scott, what on earth are you doing?
I'm cheerleading you to help you be the best eater in the whole school.
What caused this obsession with cheerleading me through mundane activities that require no cheerleading?
I just want to say, if for some reason the people that make this game, if they ever come across this video, please put Scott in a cheerleading uniform. Anyways.
We don't need to see that, disregard that.
We need to see
Everything
that.
requires cheerleading, silly. That's why we have cheerleaders for our cheerleaders. Nobody asked for this. But I can see my cheerleading's not working. You haven't eaten anything yet.
That's because you keep startling me with your damn cheerleading. I can't eat when I'm startled.
No, That can't be it. I must not be cheerleading hard enough. Hey, friend, maybe you can help me.
You shouldn't be cheering for Vera to eat food. You should be cheering for the food to be eaten by Vera in the walk-in freezer. The problem is obviously that we don't dress up as a giant salad.
Clearly.
Totally get away with that with your stats. I'm pretty sure.
It's not even stat
Unless
based.
it's creativity.
There's no stat base for this. It's just pick
Yeah.
one.
Like, I think this one makes him like me more.
Yes, it's the bottom.
Yes. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I mean, sports cheerleaders dress like giant steaks and drumsticks all the time. Or maybe that's just how they look when I'm really hungry. Whatever, let's dress up.
Luckily, the school keeps some giant vegetable costumes in the auditorium for health presentations, so you snag them and start cheering.
Beats! Aggressive! 8 beats! Aggressive!
There aren't even any beets in this salad. It's just quinoa and the tears of my enemies.
Vera's pissed, but she does eat her salad really fast, just so that way you leave her alone. Hooray for cheerleading! Let's trade places!